multiply by 165. So example, if let's say 1 ringgit 65 multiplied by 11, your rate should be 18 ringgit 15 cents. So it's going to be cheaper than the 10 kg price, 24 ringgit 20 cents. The reason why Aramex is doing this is because of the more heavier that the customer send, the more value they have. So the customer do not need to open an account with any courier company, so they can still enjoy the same corporate rates, and also at the same time MBE as well can earn their profit margin. Okay, so it's kind of like corporate rates for customer. At the same time, they have value, and they will feel, oh, if I send even heavyweight shipments, I don't need necessarily to open an account with either Aramex or either with GDEX or either with whoever in the market is. Okay, so the pricing would be cheaper for customers, or value. It will be more value for customers when they send heavyweight shipments. Same goes for East Malaysia, 12 ringgit per kg for a shipment above 10 kg. Alright, so this is the rate that you will be sharing to your customers. So how your costs look alike? Your cost will be this one. So this is the cost for domestic. So let me share. Alright, so your cost for 0.5 is 6 ringgit 16 cents. So if you look at your 10 kg and above, your cost is 1 ringgit 17 cents. So you have a very good domestic pricing, which you also can tap in. So how do Aramex deal with domestic shipments? Alright, so what is Aramex strength in Malaysia? So Aramex strength in Malaysia, we only have 5 offices in Malaysia. Alright, so our main office is in PJ Jalan Tandang, and we have offices in Penang. We have office in KK, Kuching, Mi. Alright, so the rest of the states, how do Aramex do delivery for domestic? Alright, so we do work with GDEX. Okay, we do work with GDEX. So GDEX is our partner for Aramex to do the delivery, so that we can commit to customers that the shipment that we pick up today, it can be delivered the next day or the following day. So it's like 1 to 2 days. Malaysia, also the same, which has no Aramex present, will be handled by GDEX. Okay, so this is how Aramex work with our partners. So let me share the now the operations, motor operations. So now we're going to start with operations. So how do you handle customer shipments? How do you handle walk-in customers with so many inquiries? What do you expect, and what do you need to do, and the don'ts as well? So here we are going to share the PowerPoint presentation. So I'm going to start with Aramex Express Awareness. So here we will start with the first slide. So the requirements. All right. So the requirements of the customer when they walk into your outlet. What should you do? Okay. So the first thing that you have to identify is the type. Either it's a document or parcel, the most important thing, because most of the frontliners, because you guys will be having your frontliners, but sometimes they do not know how to identify whether this is a document or this is a parcel. Okay, so what happened is, I give you a scenario as well. All right, so if a customer is sending a SIM card or a driving license, all right, to the receiver which is located in Australia or wherever in the world. Okay, so you cannot assume that when you send a SIM card, you put it into a document envelope and you seal it and you just declare as document. That is false entry. Because why? If anything happened to the shipment, arrive, and then the customer declare, oh, my driving license is lost, my SIM card is lost, now I would like to make a report and claim, it will be rejected straight away. Okay, because the wrong declaration. So for always remember, only documents, papers are allowed to declare as document. So items like, like those like contact lenses, it can fit into a document envelope. You cannot declare as document. You should declare as parcel. So if let's say goes wrong with the shipment, damage or whatsoever, the customer can make a claim. All right. So that's the most important thing, to understand the requirements of the type, document, and parcel. So the second thing would be the weight. So weight, we have gross weight and volumetric weight. So this is how Aramex do calculate your shipments. Okay, so from the beginning that you receive the shipment, you always have to identify which one is the greatest. So if you find the volumetric is the greatest, so you have to follow the volumetric weight, the final weight, the highest one. So if you find the gross weight is the highest, so you have to follow the gross weight. So how to calculate the volumetric weight is, for Aramex formula, is the height times width times the depth divide by 5,000. Okay, some other couriers, they go divide by 6,000, like Post Lajo, like FMX, they go by 6,000. But for us, for Aramex, we follow international standards, we have to divide by 5,000. Okay, so this is what you have to know when a customer walk in. And the third most important thing is the destination country. Okay, so the destination country is very, very important, because you have to know the updates from time to time. All right, sometimes you should call our customer service to check, all right, on how it or whether you can send the item to that country or not. All right, so let me give you some examples. All right, the countries that why you have to know about the countries. Okay, like Iran. All right, Iran used to accept shipments from Malaysia, but now they do not accept any shipment from Malaysia, even it's a document. So this kind of updates, you should check. So which country that you should always check? Those that has war risk, war risk in the country, like Iran, Yemen, Syria, those countries that always have war, like Palestine. These countries you always have to check with Aramex. Do you guys still do the service in these countries? Because we have customers that would like to send shipments to your place. This is very, very important for you to have, because some countries, they might have different updates. Even COVID-19 updates also, they might update. Okay, they are starting to do deliveries. Previously they have stopped, now they have started. So this is where you can check from time to time with our customer service. Okay, so any questions on this?
No, so far okay.
All right. So the next one will be the volumetric. So this, as I explained to you just now, how to calculate the volumetric. So the volumetric is by height times width times depth divided by 5,000. So it has to be whichever is the highest. And weight limit per box, it should be 25 kg, or max has to be 30 kg. The max the box can carry is only 30 kg. Why 30 kg? Because it's to ensure that the shipment doesn't go damaged during when you ship out the shipment. All right, because from Aramex perspective, Aramex point, we will manage your shipment carefully. All right, but in airport, Aramex has no by any chance to protect the shipment, because at airlines they will just just strict. Even the shipment is very heavy, they couldn't carry, they will either just pull it away, or they just take and throw it away, with the force. So the shipment might get damaged inside. So that's why we encourage customer to have per box 25 kg to 30 kg, per box. So if let's say, what if the customer, they have like 100 kg to send, all right? So the option that you can tell to your customer is to ensure to have few boxes, maybe to put in 25 kg, 25 kg, 25 kg, and a 25 kg. So you have total of 100 kg. So how do you calculate the weights? We will still take the total weight of the shipment of that 4 boxes, even though it's going to one receiver. So you do not need to prepare so many airway bills. All right, so the costing will be even more expensive for the customer. So we will take the total weight of 100 kg. We will fill up only one airway bill, and the rest of the boxes we will copy the airway bill and we will paste on the boxes. So this is how we do it.
What is the taste of
Okay.
the boxes?
So the third slide will be the key terms. How long that the shipments that you can accept and what. Alright, so the maximum shipment per piece, alright, the size should be only 120 centimeters long by 50 centimeters high by 50 centimeters wide. Okay, so this is the size limit length that you can receive from the customer. But nevertheless, we also do receive odd size shipment. But whenever you have odd size shipment, you have to let us know so that we are aware about it and we can provide you proper transport to come and pick up from your place. Okay, if you don't mention this to us, if let's say Aramex just send you a van and the item cannot fit into a van, so it's very difficult. So maybe we will send you a lorry to pick up from your place. So this one you have to inform us in advance, saying that we have very huge shipment, you know, this is how it has to be managed. So Aramex, please come over and then, you know, please bring a proper vehicle and then we will do the shipment and then we will manage it to the destination. Okay, so the second will be the value limit. So value limit, the maximum value limit for an express shipment means that the declaration should be only maximum 150,000 USD. Customer cannot declare more than 150,000 USD per airway bill. That is the maximum amount that they can declare. So if a customer, they have items that the value is like 500,000 USD, they cannot send. They cannot send the product via express. And they have to get Aramex permission and they have to buy insurance until insurance approve their item that can be sent through via courier, then only you can accept. Alright, so the value limit customer can declare is 150,000 US dollars. And for insurance, customer must buy insurance for item, you know, anything item that above than 2,000 ringgit. Please ask customers to buy insurance for their safety purposes. Because why? Aramex only compensate in, if let's say the shipment goes damaged or lost, all right, for international customer only allowed to receive 100 USD maximum for international shipments. And for domestic shipment, customer only can receive 200 ringgit Malaysia. That's the maximum liability. So if a customer send 2,000 ringgit, 3,000 ringgit items, you know, anything goes wrong, Aramex will never compensate. We only compensate based on international 100 USD and 200 ringgit for domestic shipments. So that's why we encourage customer to buy insurance with Aramex. So how to buy insurance with Aramex? Aramex do offer insurance for customers, for MBE walk-in customers. The insurance amount is 1.5% from the value of the item. So if let's say the customer's item is 5,000 ringgit Malaysia, right, and they are willing to buy insurance from Aramex to insure to cover their shipments, right? So the premium of the customer should pay to Aramex is 75 ringgit. So 5,000 from 1.5% is 75 ringgit. So you have to collect the insurance premium from customer 75 ringgit plus SST 6%. So this is how the calculation is done. And the minimum insurance amount that you should collect from the customer is 35 ringgit. Okay, 35 ringgit. So if let's say the customer's item is only 1,000 ringgit, insurance 1.5% is only 15 ringgit. So the minimum amount that you should collect is 35 ringgit. So 35 ringgit plus 6% SST. So once you have collected the insurance premium from the customer, straight away you have to ensure the item that is already been properly packed, you know, nicely packed. So you have to send pictures and you have to send what is the item and in an email to our customer service. and you have to mention that this item, this available number, we would like to purchase insurance for this shipment. All right. So once you have customer service, our customer service will respond you with the express cover note. So once you receive the express cover note, your item has been insured. Means that the insurance provider has accepted and already approved the customer's item to be insured. If you do not receive any cover letter from our customer service team, means that the item is rejected. Normally, the insurance has been rejected. Normally, our customer service will let you know when the insurance has rejected. Why the insurance has rejected item? Either the item is a second-hand item, or either the item cannot be insured. All right, so that's the reason for insurance are being rejected. So please do remind your customers always when a customer come in, when you see the item is very expensive, please ask them to buy insurance. So insurance is like, to protect them. If anything happen, it's a peace of mind for the customers. Okay, so the third will be international parcels. So remember here, any international parcels invoice must be attached with international parcel with clear description. All right. So if let's say a customer walk in, they want to send gift to the customers. All right. So to their receiver, to their relative, they say, okay, I'm here. My items is all clothing, bags, and some shoes. I would like to send to my relative as a gift. So please do not declare as a gift inside the commercial invoice. So when you write the commercial invoice, please be clear what is the item. So if it's a clothing, bags, shoes, please write all the items in the commercial invoice, not gift. Because if you write gift, once the item received at the customs for clearance, custom wouldn't know what item is inside there, because why it is written as gift. So if you force the customs to open the box, inspect everything, there will be additional charges from customs. Not all countries, but certain countries, customs will charge you back. All right, such as inspection fee, such as examination fee. So these charges will be pushed back to your account. So that's why you have to be very specific about what you declare on the commercial invoice. If you want to lower down the value, it's depending on the customer, but please be specific on the descriptions. So if you have 5 items, please do write the 5 items in the description of the invoice. And the most important thing is the value. You cannot put 0 value even though it's a gift. It should be a value, because when you're importing something from any countries, if there is duty and tax, you still have to pay for it. So same goes to, the customer when they want to send gift, there is duty and tax, the receiver still have to pay for the duty and tax. All right. If the receiver denies any duty and tax, all right, we will come back to you. All right, we will tell you that, all right, the receiver has denied for the duty and tax. Please do advise, because we cannot run away from duty and tax. Once the item has been dutied, the duty must be paid. So once the duty has been paid, either you have an option to send the items back to the customer or return back to you. So that is how the importance of declaration on the invoice. Okay, so we will move to the next slide.